thought that was the question that was asked.
So, I also want to talk about the third one we're leaving is going to be for HIV. So I definitely want to tap on as much HIV knowledge as possible, especially with what's still the leading causes for it. And then something that I heard on the show recently that was totally false. It takes up to 6 months, which is true, or it can come up faster, but 6 months for the actual
antibodies to be present
to show up
for the OraSure test.
But then, you know, I heard that and I heard someone say, "Oh well, you know, I've done it a couple times, but you know, no, I'm good then because I did it up 6 months. I got tested. I'm clean." But you forget it lays dormant. I want you to definitely elaborate on what dormant is because people don't understand what that is. And I remember seeing some shows on there for a minute.
Her grandmother has it, and she had surgery like in the 80s or something. But they just said that she was HIV positive from the blood transfusion that she had from that surgery in the 80s. So it was like 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
or something.
The fact is that if you had a blood transfusion before the year of 1983, you can be at risk for HIV and AIDS.
Even at this time.
Even at this time.
Definitely, let's talk about that.
The longest case that I've heard about HIV laying dormant is 53 months.
Oh wow.
So how many years is that? That's almost 4 years, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 months.
No, years.
Years.
4
53
years.
Divided by 12.
'Cause they can
4 years, almost 4.5 years.
Because they can lay dormant for technically
4.5
10
years laying dormant. From a time a person had sex with a person who was infected to when it showed up.
And then a lot of people don't understand either, you know, depending on where you got it from, their cocktail, especially if somebody knew they had it, like that, their cocktails.
We'll talk about that too.
Exactly. So that's when people don't.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many things on that I just So then we're gonna do in with that part, and then I know we'll probably do the last segment. Really quick, we'll squeeze in just a couple things of sex toys, just to overview a little bit of it. I don't know if we might have time for sex toys, we might not.
Okay.
Depending on it, because I want to give you a whole segment. So sex toys might have to come back for the next round, which is good.
I mean, because this is more than this. This will take us all the way through.
Right. So we're gonna do all that, and then I'm gonna leave the section for you to elaborate on Strange Fruit and all your other ventures and the hometown tour, and elaborate on what all you're doing.
Okay.
And why you said yes. We're gonna talk about that in the beginning. Why you said yes to come over here.
Because why would I say no?
I know, right? There we go.
See, it's you.
Right. See, I love that. See, you got that on TV footage, people, because it's me. The Willie J Star Wars darling. Just for everyone to know, really, me and Eris go back. She's known me since I was 16 years old. So we have a long history.
How old are you now?
26. 27 in a couple months.
Way to make me feel old.
Really? We're not that far. And I didn't realize, I always thought we were, so much further in age. And then once I realized, I was like, shoot, we wasn't that far.
Right.
And then,
close to him.
Actually, yeah, because we knew each other. We did 2 years of city year together, roughly. Because you actually were there when I graduated from that program.
Yeah, because I did 2003, 2004.
And that's when I graduated from that Young Heroes program.
And then 2004 and 2005. And City Year is a AmeriCorps program for 17 to 24-year-olds. We worked for 10 months to get money for college. And so before I went to Notre Dame College on the City Year Scholarship, I did that, and I did one-on-one tutoring after school programs for CMSD, so Cleveland Public Schools. And then my second year, I piloted the program, which was a high school program based off of the middle school program that he was a part of. And so that's kind of what got me into college and got me through, because had I not had that scholarship,
I hear you.
It wouldn't happen.
Feeling it in the pockets, boy. Damn, so.
And I'm still feeling it.
I understand.
Yes, I think we got a
we got a really solid show.
We got a good amount of stuff.
I'm excited. There's so much I want to talk about, especially.
And if you want me to do a poem, I think I remember.
Okay.
I might remember most of my poem about getting tested for HIV.
Okay.
And if I don't remember it all, they won't know.
Okay.
Six.
Okay. So
6 minutes.
we're ready. 6 minutes. Time to go. So I'm excited. I love these I love my flyers. They're awesome. It's good. It's kind of.